Hi, I'm Jeremy Ko and this is my official entry to Metro Channel's Potluck Season 2. And I'm going to make Tapsilog ice cream. So first thing that we have to do first is we're going to marinate our beef. Nagawa ko na to kanina, yesterday. So I marinated for 12 to 24 hours. So this is beef na cut into sukiyaki strips. And then I marinated in soy sauce, suka, onion, garlic, pati a little bit of vinegar. So yun, lulutuin muna natin siya over low heat. Ayan. So, lulutuin na natin siya dyan sa pan for about mga 3 to 5 minutes until it cooks through. Once it's cooked through, kailangan na siya i-strain. Ayan, so we just have to cook it lang until it turns brown. Once it's browned na, pwede natin siya i-dehydrate. Ayan, so ngayon, our tapa is cooked through na. Ako, ang gagawin kong method for dehydrating our tapa is the oven. When you're dehydrating tapa or any protein or any meat, kailangan you have to space it out as much as possible. Kailangan hindi siya dumidikit-dikit to each other. Kasi pag nagdikit-dikit siya, mas tatagal siya mag-dehydrate. Just gonna put it in an oven at 75 degrees Celsius. And then you're going to leave this, I know, ito medyo matagal siya, pero you're going to leave it for about 24 hours. So, one whole day. After a day inside the oven, yeah, it'll look like this. Ayan. Yan na yung mangyayari sa tapa niya. So, kumbaga, actually, this is a very common way of how to make tapa. Usually, ginagawa talaga is they would sun-dry the tapa outside. Pero, it's actually very crunchy pa. And it's going to give that element of saltiness later to our ice cream. So, taguin nyo lang yung mga magagandang pieces that you wanna show off later. We're just going to blend this into bits. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to make this into a powder. Kasi we're going to add this to our ice cream later on. Here, para makita nyo kung paano siya magka-pulverize. So, kung wala naman kayo nito, pwede rin naman blender. Ayan. Here, I wanna show you what it looks like. Ganyan yung mukha niya. So, it's going to become to like really small bits of tapa. And it's going to give just the right amount of saltiness and sweetness to our ice cream. Okay? Ganyan lang. And you wanna stop at this stage. Ganyan. Okay, so now that our tapa part of our tapsilog is done, we're going to make the silog part, which is the egg part. So the egg part, yun yung magiging ating ice cream. So our ice cream will be egg-based or rather custard-based. So for this recipe, we're going to need 4 egg yolks. The easiest way that I see to remove the egg from the white is you just use your hands. So nagawa ko na siya kanina, pero honestly, you just go like that, and then hindi naman napuputok yan. Okay, pumutok siya. So to our 4 eggs, we're going to add an equal amount of sugar to the egg yolk. So this was 75 grams of egg yolk. I'm going to add 75 grams of white sugar. Yeah. And then you're just going to mix it a bit lang. And we're just going to add a pinch of salt. Konti lang. Konting-konti lang. Kasi syempre this is an ice cream. The salt will help make the taste of the ice cream come out more. So ayan, we're just going to mix it together. Now, we're going to mix it in our stand mixer. Ayan, so we're gonna put it in our stand mixer. And then we're just going to aerate it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So once it turns mga pale yellow like this, just scrape off the sides and then let it go on again for about mga 5 to 10 more minutes dito sa ating mixer. Ayan. So once your mixture is done sa mixer, and medyo fluffy na siya like this, you can add a little bit of vanilla. Ito, nabili ko lang siya dun sa online store. It's vanilla and syrup. But if you have the real one, you can use that also. So you don't need much, you just need very tiny bit of vanilla. Ganyan lang, titing lang talaga kasi malakas naman yung lasa niya. And with just that small, you can see already the specks of vanilla. I don't know if you can see, pero may mga small specks of vanilla already. Okay? Then then you'll transfer this into a bowl because it's not yet done. We're going to cook the eggs in a bain-marie. Ayan. So, to a pot, just add a little bit of water. Konti lang talaga to. As in, ganyan lang. Para na magkaroon siya ng steam. And then you're going to put a bowl on top na hindi siya aabot sa pinakadulo. So, your bowl has to be a little bit bigger than the lip of the bowl. So, ayan. And then we're just going to whisk this. We're going to whisk this siguro for about 10 to 15 minutes. So, mahabang-habang proseso siya until all of the eggs have been cooked thoroughly. You wanna see it from here, this angle? Grabe, arm workout talaga to. So, you'll know it's done once it's parang nag-leave na siya ng trail behind. And then if you put up your whisk, tapos gumawa kayo ng circle, magkakaroon siya ng trail, ayan, and then it'll go down. It'll disappear. So that's how you know it's done na. And then put it in an ice bath. So an ice bath is just basically ice with water. Kasi you don't want to overcook. So once it is cooled down, you remove it from the ice bath. And then, we're going to make whipped cream. So para lang to make our process of making whipped cream faster, I've added in, nilagay ko siya sa ice bath para mas mabilis siya mag-whip. And this is really cold cream. This is 200 ml of cream. Okay. Ayan. Medyo medium things ka na. Now we're just going to add this to our egg mixture, or custard mixture. So ito na actually yung pinaka-ice cream natin. We're just going to fold this as gently as possible until lahat sila mag-mix together. So once it's mixed na, this is how it will look like, your cream and your egg mixture. Ayan. And then to that, remember yung ginawa natin kanina na tapa that we food processored. We're going to add 2 tablespoons. Don't add too much kasi this is salty. Okay, and then you're just gonna mix everything together. Make sure that you fold it. Okay? Ayan. Once nakita nyo na siya na mix all together, you're just going to get a container and then you're going to freeze it for about 12 hours. And we're just going to transfer it here into this container. Then you're gonna put, pag medyo nag-set na siya, lalagay mo siya ng cling wrap on top para hindi siya magkaroon ng ice crystals on the top. Okay? Then on to the freezer it goes. And then pag na-freeze na siya, I made this batch yesterday. It should look like this. Ayan. Ganyan na yung mukha niya. So nilagay ko to sa ref para later we can scoop it out a lot easier. So hindi pa tayo tapos sa ating Tapsilog ice cream. We have to make our last and final part. We're going to make the rice of our Tapsilog ice cream. So for our final part, yung pinaka-base or yung maging waffle or yung cone ng ating ice cream will be these rice papers. So ito yung nabibili mo sa grocery na rice wrapper or rice paper. We're just gonna fry it in hot oil. This is gonna be really, really fast. So I have chopsticks here. We're just going to help shape it into somewhat a bowl. Pero kung hindi naman kaya, okay lang. But we're just going to push the sides para lang hindi siya mukhang flat lang ganyan. Okay? So really fast. And try nyo lang siya i-push to the sides yung mga corner niya. Para lang you get a rather nicer shape. At ayan. Meron na tayong ating rice element ng ating ice cream. So ito yung magiging base ng ice cream natin, yung pinaka parang waffle niya. So pagkalabas niya, para naman may lasa siya, just put some salt. Okay, now we're ready to plate everything. Okay, so didn't show you already, but it's just caramel. I made that from scratch also, but you can use store-bought one, it's fine. Gandahan natin yung design lang natin. So, ayan, mag-ikot-ikot ka lang dyan. Hindi naman siya kailangan sobrang perfect. Now that you have that, yan yung para magiging glue ng ating rice wrapper. Yung excess oil kasi ayaw natin siya namamantika. Just put that there. And then, we're just going to spoon our ice cream. So, nilabas ko to sa ref para mas maging malambot siya para later kapag sinuserve siya, para siyang soft serve na. Ayan. Okay? And then, yung pinaka-ating yung Tapa chips na nireserve natin kanina, you just wanna place that on top para you know that it's, made with Tapa. Ayan, siguro mga ganyan lang. And there you have it. This is our Tapa ice cream. So let's try it. The best way to enjoy this is just to dig right in. Wow! Super crunchy, grabe. Okay. Let's try to get some of that caramel. Then kunin natin tong big chunk. Kuha na lang tayo dito sa akin. Para maganda pa rin yun. Kaya na konti lang naman. Kakaiba siya. Pero ang sarap. So you get that saltiness from the Tapa. And the ice cream is just so creamy kasi we made it with eggs. And then, this one, the rice wrapper, it gives it so much crunch. So parang everything is just such a play in your mouth. Pero honestly, first bite pa lang, you won't really expect that it's Tapa ice cream or it was made with Tapa until you really eat it. Kasi doon na siya sa bite na makikita mo when you eat the pinaka ice cream. And then you get a little bit of that Tapa. That's when you really taste na, wow, may Tapa siya. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It's definitely such a fun way to enjoy your Tapsilog. Thank you!
Tapos ito.
Wow, sarap!